the case. On the other side, of course, BBL with a great deal to do here. This game could mean a great much for them, and oh well, that's a start, isn't it? 3 back-to-back. BBL off to a... The paint shell already went through as well, so you can see them try to toy with time, but we're down to 10 seconds. They've got to make a move here. They can put bodies on the line. Kushina, beautiful beginning, and Andalusia flawless. And BBL opting for a switch up here. Like, oh, this is dangerous. Oh, that was lovely.
Well, he's got it now.
Yeah, he's got it now. A little late in the day for this round, but I quite like that from GIANTX as well. Kind of the paranoia being sent in a lot to try and control that shower area, maybe putting that on a high priority because he knew that they were one away from that ult. But again, they gambled a bit of a stack. They put the additional third body towards the B site, so now they have to kind of play this one back through. BBL showing some patience here, sitting towards CT. Site should be now cleared. A little bit of a pre-take almost. They're just trying to test the early waters. Cloud, lovely word from him. B, nothing through hookah. They're starting to believe in this, and they're right to. This is where the action's coming, and Brave, the perfect place, set into motion by Pora. The swing comes down, and Hoodie on the trade. The spike does get dropped. This is tricky. It was a 2v2 on the side, but Pora still in a great position. Could control this. Oh, stunning from Hoodie. That was a very light purchase from BBL. Coming back in with the buy now. Let's see what we've got here. Seeker's coming through. The ult from Purpo as well. He's going to take early elbow control, but swing towards site. Back of site, there's 3 players and 3 victims. The paranoia was perfect. Purple and Cloud in unison take the site in absolute outstanding fashion. You can't ask for a better site take than that. This is a save. Breeze is in danger, and again, you're looking at who else is here. The rifle, yeah. Breezy was just swept aside. He did take one with him, but still, it's on Pora to maybe try and do something. Has he been noted? I mean, he's smoked off, but there's a late lurk coming his way as well. That's in the form of Redgar, so he's got to be a little careful because that rifle could be a fantastic upgrade for him. Massive to get. That's Elite and Brave the ones to watch, but it's actually Pora finds Vitinho. So this pause has not worked well so far. GIANTX going to need a couple more bailouts here. You can see Pora trying to have a little bit of a battle with Redgar, but Redgar wins. TP gets some real damage done, but Brave and Elite making that value known. They were the 2 that had the rifles. They had to be the ones to make the change. 13 seconds, and Cloud's got to be careful. This guy is a god, though, but he's only got 8 seconds. He has to commit to this. He has to do something. Elite and Brave getting closer by. The execution squad makes it. And this before, it's worked well. Didn't get to close down in time, and actually Purpo a little off timing on that, but Vitinho on the trade will secure the site. You're hearing the ults, right? Vitinho flying forward, finds Kushina, takes control of CT. This now becomes not unwinnable, but nearly. Nearly. This is so difficult to try and play back in with no foothold towards that B site.
It's tough when you just lose B site like that. It's almost like an instant save in a lot of situations, especially if the enemy gets into the site without using any utility. It means they've got all this stuff for the post plan.
They're going though.
They are.
Yeah, Molly comes in, Vitinho, yeah, going to be noted, but they can't close the gap because you can see the stall. They're slowing them down here, and time is a big factor. They've got to get a move on, and Vitinho is holding them back. Not allowing any naughtiness this round. Breezy trying to make a run for it, but Vitinho, fantastic work from him. Smoke towards heaven. It feels like it's a very early commitment to this, and it is. Purple chasing very quickly there. 1-for-1 trade out. He's taking a lot of space, though. That's site control 1.
Worth.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd be happy with that. Pora does have his ult, so wondering if that's considered here. It's going to be rough to try and close gap to this, though. Ult's in. No plant yet. Pora clears Vitinho. Good trade for Cloud. Site control not fully won over yet by either side. Reezy going to tip the scales. It's BBL. They're winning back on the site.
Breach. He's thinking Brave snuck through hookah. Oh, this could be really weird.
Yeah, the timing's going to be a bit bizarre here. Hoodie got the better of him. Okay, so that's a clean slate. And now the pressure towards CT is really focused. They don't have to be too worried about elsewhere. They've got a 2v4. Everything is very comfortable. And BBL just being really locked out here, Josh. They are not finding what they need. I mean, the scoreline is still relatively close, right? Yeah, toying with that expectation. If they're considering it's the same as last round, I kind of like this late look for information, but Purpo again has found Brave, so already GIANTX with the man advantage. Do they now continue towards the B site? They might do now. Vitinho going to find the head of Reezy. It's on Pora, and just one by one, they're just flying in towards us, trying to catch him in the heels on the TP. Oh, Fitty! What a shot! A big backhand there to Pora. But the rotations didn't fully come in, so Kushina and Elite are still around here. There is still an opportunity. It's on Elite, really. How much can he achieve from this one? Hyper-focus towards Kushina. The paranoia doesn't land. He's still got 2! Kushina giving them a lifeline, maybe a chance here, but Elite's going to go huge if he wants this. A 1v2, it's not impossible. 15 seconds. Plant, they want it. It's a priority. Has to come in here. Cloud unaffected by the utility. And Hoodie just can slip away a little safer here. Does he have util for the post plant? He does. Cloud even has a flash too. Really difficult for Elite. So much to clear. Doesn't quite know where Hoodie is. Making a bit of a gamble. He's got to try and get this one towards half. Might have given himself that one, but the flash doesn't make it through the wall. Huge opportunity now. Elite, you know that they had to check that. Cloud had to put his body on the line. And now a chance to defuse. Hoodie is straight under his nose. Elite clutches the hell up. That was outstanding from him. An opportune moment for GIANTX to take the space. Yeah. So, oh, what was that? Elite besting his opposing number. What looked like ease, but now there's, yeah, here we go. Rocket comes out, and now time's a factor. Bye-bye, that's 2. BBL
10 seconds left.
Holding them back here. Redgar left in a 1v2 in the time. 6 seconds. There's nothing more to be done from 3. I don't wait. I think it was just afterwards. Oh my god, it's a 1v1. He's got a 1v1, but does he have the timing right too? Redgar, this is outrageous from Redgar!
Favor, if this is a B hit and BBL commits, this could be really big.
Yeah, it could. GIANTX doing serious damage here. You can see Purple wants a bit more. And maybe a little over the top here. Gotta be careful to not allow opportunities and then not. Fatinho and Hoodie making sure things don't spiral out of control.
I got this spot.
That is what Reezy's probably worrying about now. A 1v4. Not easy by any means. A little bit of damage on Fatinho, but again, not really enough to change this. And you can see the crossfire. It's just a firing squad. Goes for the TP.
He's looking for a consolation prize at this moment. There's nothing really he could do. A kill and a plant would be
30 seconds
decent
left.
recovery from this round. But I mean, great defense here so far from GIANTX.
Yeah, and the positioning on Redgar basically means that Reezy doesn't have anywhere to fall back to safely, right? And there's no point you're going to consider that. No. Kushner on the corner, not the shot you wanted. Kushner still standing, unfazed. And that could facilitate a plant.
Fatinho with his nade ready. As soon as the spike gets tapped, the nade's going to come in. Maybe the flood behind it.
Wait to see it, there it is. Yep, cancel on the plant. Cloud gets closer but doesn't commit. 2
flashes ready for the next. And a big flank from Hoodie.
Yeah, the timing's going to be really rough because they've got that fight on 2 fronts. It's so hard to handle, but actually the corner gets controlled. Pora denies Cloud, but the trade is there for Purple, and Hoodie finally strikes on the back lines. He doesn't have to overdo it. He can just fight in unison. It's gorgeous from GIANTX. Deeper control towards Showers as well. They're just being very patient. Yeah, retake going to be coming in from GIANTX. Going to try and early pressure towards Lamps. Trade comes in and they're going to continue on this path thing, and Reezy needs to turn attention. The pinch comes in and now Redgar re-swings from heaven. Keeping full control of this. But a slip of the net, effective. Reezy's opened up a chance here.
That first kill at Lamps, I was thinking, or it wasn't even a kill. I'm like, oh.
Did the TP just bait him?
It might have.
Slowed him down.
Turkey on Sheriffs is so
30
dangerous.
seconds left.
Oh, but they're prepared. They're prepared for that. Redgar, Paranoia ready, TP taken, crunch time towards Showers.
Help Showers.
Purple on the hunt. Oh, it's gorgeous. Purple's gonna be happy with that one. Reezy and Kushner going down, and GIANTX just handling everything that's thrown at them. There hasn't been, it looks like, a problem that they can't solve. The plant comes in and they take a little bit of a breath. They sit back a little bit deeper. They don't need to do too much. You can see what BBL wants. They wanted to pick off the back of that. They'd love to have had a fair fight. And GIANTX just aren't giving them it.
Yep, they're giving up the site completely, and for good reason. Once BBL plants the spike, they're committed here, and now it's a 5 versus 3. They can come in together. Maybe even Redgar uses his ultimate here to get some information of what the positioning's like for BBL.
And I think you're reading his mind there. Perfect. So Elite going to be forced off the angle, forced to invest utility, but they do need to start getting a move on here, because there's still a lot to try and clear. Brave's going to control towards Heaven and CT. Elite does well to find one. He knows Redgar's still around, but Pora spammed out of position, and it's all on Brave. This guy can be a monster, but he can't even deny the defuse. There's so little to do for him. Desperate attempt. He needed some of these bullets to work, and they're not going through. Defuse comes in.
Good job.
Ooh, going aggressive. Kushner. Quick TP, and it's Purple again.
Yep.
His value on these early kills is outrageous. He's doing so well at that. It's an early pick, backs away, down to 4 now. Took away Elite, it gets a little bit trickier maybe in that post-plant positioning potentially. We have to wait and see. As it stands though, BBL have a little bit of control, but look at the rotations. They are all in. 4 players here ready to go. Dog gets invested, first denial. Reezy has to pause, maybe considering the Seekers. Trade comes in, it's a battle through from Showers, but it's Brave. A highlight player. A quick investment of the ult towards CT could give them some space to work with, and it's a 2v2 now.
A little bit of space given, but they didn't do anything with it. I feel like it was a little bit of a wasted ultimate for there.
Maybe hoping that they'd get the plant in that time, but it's fine. They've gotten away with it, and they didn't get caught on that. Flash, yes, but they've already kind of gone close to the side. The drop down's there, swing from Brave. That's 4. This guy is out of this world!
So they know what's happening, they know that the hit's B, but they're just not in a position to help each other fight.
I mean, Hoodie somehow found Reezy. That spike dropped. Cloud gets an individual fight. This is, you know, very bit by bit. Good response from Elite and then doubles down, taking away Hoodie and Cloud. Now the cavalry's on the way. Purpo needs to play his life and not die right now. He needs to just live. The support system's coming through from Hookah and Long. Plant's gonna come down, Purpo gonna pop the ult, and it's time to go. Gonna be spotted early, gonna be noted, but he's gonna find everything. This Viper's Pit ain't subtle now. Redgar finds Brave, and it's down to just 2. Elite and Porridge trying to hold on to this one, and it's all on Elite, and he's dead, gone, and buried, as is map 1. GIANTX looking like they got a new lease of life here. Vine sits in their pocket. The rest of the series is still to come up, though. Map 1, Hoodie, late control towards middle, gonna work out well, gonna catch Brave and give himself the escape plan too. That's perfect. Man advantage and numbers looking solid for them here. Door gets broken. BBL now have to try and posture their way back into this. 2 through CT, maybe 1 through middle, maybe 2. You can see, but there's a 3-man squad for the other side, Josh. This is gonna be very hard for them to try and get any sort of step towards.
Par uses this grenade, it could be really big.
Could be. But Cloud does pretty well for himself, and there it is. So yeah, a bit of a back and forth here, just down to Elite now. 1v2. Redgar and Fatinho still standing. You're going to see the breach clearing the corners. Brave is still there, and there he is. Brave's now connected. Can anyone help him? I don't think so. A little bit of stall, yes. Cushion has found Hoodie, and it's Reezy to find Redgar. And he managed to near or live through that timing. But Reezy! The timing from him was on the money, and Fatinho can't do any more. Anything to pressure CT, I'm looking for it. Not really. The cross is dangerous, and Reese is going to punish Fatinho. Already this is getting a little deadly, yeah, and the spike's now been dropped. Not worried about this one, as they're going to go for the pre-take, going to take back that market space, fight for this area. And so far, so good until Purpo forced away a little deeper. Don't underestimate what this man can do. And look at the wrap through CT. Redgar, does he get his timing right? He just got around the corner before Brave could check on him. And there's consideration here. Brave's watching this one. They could get pincered here. They've got to be a little careful. Purpo still with a boombot to throw into this one. Purpo's going to find Kushina. Now Redgar starts to lean forward. 2 lined up and 2 executed. GIANTX, what a play back in. Purpo really quick to that, and this should pull rotations.
There you go.
Pora's gone down, and now the floodgates open. Now they can make it back to this site. Looking at mostly where Kushina's going to be. He's kind of the big boy in this with the rifle. But Redgar up to the challenge so far. Wait for that plant to come in. Elite with a belting shot. Redgar's gone down. And the disrespect on the smoke. That's your danger, man. Pops the ult. There's nowhere to get out of there. Fatinho knew it. Had to stand and face the music. And with 14 seconds, Purpo has the same. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They've done really well to counter that.
It's so funny the way that GIANTX loses these rounds. I'm like, okay, they've learned from Bind. Bind, they were just waiting, holding, no push. Okay, we're going to group as 5. We're going to hit something. We're going to go B. Oh, and he got hunted down in the end, too.
Brave one away. Reezy's got his online. You're already going to hear one being invested and instantly denied. Kushina on the trade out, though. Fatinho still going to be keeping this pressure going. Look at this pace coming out from Redgar, but met with resistance from Elite. This is all very much a gear shift in that cross. Okay, they're going to get the cross until Cloud going to punish Elite. This is getting a little worrying, down to a 3v3. And this pace change might just work for them. And the timing, not quite right there for Fatinho, trying to swing back in towards Market. Let's look at this post plan as well. Cloud and Hoodie. Oh dear, that's not what you want to be hearing. Oh dear, Cloud's in trouble. And does Hoodie try and bail him out? Oh, he does! But the Kiko as well. This agent is ridiculous. And now the 1v1. What does Hoodie do here? Up against Reezy. Is he not collected? And now it's all on Hoodie. Oh, the timing could not have been better for him. Can actually Brave could be in a bit of a predicament. Yeah, he is. The timing on that. Lovely work between the Dizzy being thrown, and now you can see the ult coming out. This is an execution squad on the other side there. There's nothing you can do than face the music. But they're going to clear Kushina, right? You're going to clear Kushina, right? Like, you don't let him get away with this. Oh, lapse in judgment for a moment, and that's all he needed. Fatinho now with a 1v3. What do you got for us, Fitty? Nothing. BBL, denial. So they're going to have to put a body behind this for now. And Purple wants to take the space. So it's Bora to find Redgar. Not sure where that came through, but it's Hoodie on the trade out. Now the site is lightly under GIANTX control still. BBL very nearby and regrouping towards market, looking for this counterplay here, and GIANTX just pausing. Maybe seeing if they are going to go early on this one potentially. Yeah, it looks like that might be what they're going for. Pora closing in now, actually getting a little ahead.
Both smokes down is...
Oh, the swing, come on! GIANTX getting caught off guard here in so many instances. Maybe not expecting these sort of plays from BBL, but once that confidence starts, it doesn't stop Pora! Full retake structure from BBL. They've sat super deep on this. They weren't actively trying to hold towards site, maybe just depending on the ultimate, but they didn't depend on Hoodie. Making magic happen in middle. Gonna take away one, and BBL now gonna focus on market, but they don't have the numbers. And look at this, just counter swing on counter swing. Very difficult to get a favorable trade. As Pora's position will be noted, there's no subtlety to this now. And a 1v3, the Knights try and put some pressure on, but you can see it. This is so difficult. Not gonna happen now. GIANTX, yeah, he absolutely has been. And again, speaking of pace though, look at this one. Right off the rip, Purple is in the face of Pora. And they've once again garnered this space of market. Deeper smokes in towards the side now to allow for the safety of the cross. Do we get just a shot through the smoke? Of course we do! Of course we do! Why wouldn't we get that?
Why not?
And now the ult comes in. It's all starting to come through. Redgar still has his ult, but nothing else to be reporting home about, and the pressure through market is going to start now. It's all eyes towards Reezy. Can't isolate the fight, and it's going to be Redgar to do well. Trade comes in for Elite, and you're looking at the back line here. But that, oh, wait, okay, the cross got cleared. TP, where's he off to? And let's have a look. Tap on the spike, BBL. He's rabid for this one. Going back, shouldering this too. And Brave quickly up middle. This is a pacey round. We've got a little bit of something to this one for Tinio though. Gonna start things off well, but Redgar couldn't quite close on the second. Big info, big damage, and a big flank on the way as well. Hoodie, he is keeping control of this map.
Both sides, Omen's first to die.
Purple? Okay, I was worried there because I didn't see Cloud, but he's still holding on, but he's gone down. He's given them a chance here. What has just happened?
It's on the line for your teammates.
My bad. I'll get to work on it.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What's gone on here, then? An absolute tragedy just occurred in B main. BBL are left down to 2. Particular with that utility. And the plant on the backside of Pillar. Now look,
positioning,
you're
though.
right. Redgar's made it around in time. High flash to the left side of Pillar and the swing on the right. Purple spotted it. Redgar, his position's excellent. And they play it together. GIANTX. Put a question mark. You won't have full security, but now seeing this, he knows towards middle. And the paranoia play was out of this world. Kushida set up for success, but Cloud wanted to answer back, but only gets one. Kushida still hot for this. Watching the angle though, a bit of a range fight there for Hoodie, and it's not clean. They've identified his position. That spike is still not fully committing. Slowly drifting around the map here. Does Redgar get his positioning right again? Oh, he's finding fights everywhere! Redgar wants this himself! And now this position's a problem because Hoodie can close the gap. And you're going to see where that Dizzy came from. They now know where Reezy is. That's probably the spike here. Paranoia a little early, but it plays into Hoodie. Gets the angle, gets the kill. BBL trying to go for that gear shift, and right now they are breaking down into pieces. Elite a 1v... Oh, he's got the 1v2! GIANTX might get a little bit more settled in here. BBL got to be careful in the cross out. There's a gap between this, and he still finds value. Hoodie and Redgar in unison, denying Pora. Kushida brave. Reezy still alive, as is Elite, so there's still a chance. And now it's all on Hoodie. Who's the hero today? It's gonna be Elite in this round. These two are going toe to toe, back and forth here. He's already pretty deep on this though. Purpo just trying to get ahead. How is he still alive? How is he standing there? Cloud's got in as well, and you're right, they've absolutely beaten them to the punch. GIANTX somehow winning the foot race to get back towards his site, but BBL aren't going down without a fight here. Purpo playing a dangerous game. Support system on the way. Redgar en route, 10 seconds. Oh, it doesn't matter, Purpo! In absolute agreement with you there. Gear shift, pace change. Plant gonna come in, and Brave already gonna find Hoodie. Yeah, there's a trade for Purpo, and Purpo's got space here. The flash is great. Hold up, there's more. Oh, Purpo is out of this world. This guy has got so much potential joining into this roster, and now it's on Pora in a 1v4.
Oh boy.
I mean, what are you meant to do with this one? That's a good attempt, but there wasn't much more. There was almost no space to play with. You heard the ult earlier, you've just seen it as well. It was all for mid space. So they've cleared, they know what's going on. Oh, come off it! A little bit of vengeance almost there. We've had a lot of shots through smoke for both sides, but again, though, BBL do at least get themselves a plant here, it looks like. So that's, you know, tick the box. And now the timing for Redgar to start applying the pressure on the back lines. Same to be said on the other front. This is very difficult for them to handle the fights on two fronts. And again, Purpo, Hoodie, clearing house. Gonna disrespect it. Yeah, they got Purpo's out there.
don't clear it.
They have no idea about Pora though. They didn't know about it. Purpo's gone down, as is Cloud, and now suddenly there's problems. They're ringing the alarm bell. There is presence in middle, and Pora's cleared everything so perfectly. Where do they decide to go? Surely A at this point. Wait, Fatinho, what? What have they done? How did all this to happen? Fatinho finds his form. And now it's all down to Redgar, though, a 1v2. They brought it back barely. Redgar's position will be noted. What can this man do now? Oh, time he actually gets across this.
Is he gonna... Wait.
What is the plan here for this man? What is going on? What is going on?
Planted.
Bloody hell.
Why are they so split up in this?
know.
Wait, it's
I
gonna
don't-
work out for them though. Brave
Yeah.
is too smart.
Brave just giga-brained him. Like, why would he ever be here? Why would he ever be there? And it has absolutely worked. Because they know stress, and they got... Cloud almost caught him for a second. Okay,
No smokes
utilities
anymore.
out. Yeah, this is all now just kind of
Pora's in a
gunfights.
perfect position to do a pop flash for Bane as well.
Waiting for it, though. Yeah, there it is. What?
GIANTX was hiding
GIANTX?
from... Or he missed.
Yeah, I don't understand how that didn't work, and now it's on Elite. Now it's on... What has just happened? Safety behind the box, but barely. Surely they check him. Surely they do. Kushina clears, and now the site's under their banner. Is this OT? It might just be at this point, but Plant's in, and we're looking at the retake here. Utility light for Purpo, doesn't have it. Fatinho still has his, and Cloud with a little. This is dangerous and Brave. Being the smoke criminal we saw from the first earlier couple of rounds here, waiting around. Purpo want to maybe start those steps going. Nice high and low setup there. Cloud with a follow-up. And now we're down to 3 players. Pora, Reezy, and Elite having to face the music on this one. It's getting dangerous. Great shot from Elite, but the trades are there in the numbers, favoring GIANTX. This could be the first 2-0, and it is. Claiming their stake in this matchup, showing they are finally the team we were waiting to see.